Chase Field. There's nothing quite like wrapping up a regular season with a bowl victory. It just leaves a good taste in your mouth going into the offseason. It's the Boise State Broncos and the UNLV Rebels. Along with David Pollack and Justin Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. We are keeping an eye on the weather in this one. Holly Rowe has the latest.
I can tell you on the field, we could not ask for better conditions this late in the season. It is a gorgeous day for college football here in this bowl game. I'm expecting both offenses to open it up and air it out. Perfect conditions. The field is in great shape. I'll keep you posted on just how things develop here on the field. Back to you.
Keep that Super Doppler cranked up there, Holly. We'll look forward to it. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Dynamic on kick returns, and that one puts his offense in business. So Boise State's offense going to get the chance to start this game off. Guys, it's been a long season. These two squads have had their fair share of battles, but today, David, they have a chance to end the season with a W.
Yeah, and it's a little bit old school, right? With the bowl system, not as much to play for, but you get to put that uniform on again. And it should mean something. You had the bowl prep. You got to have some fun in a different city, Jesse. Now you get to go out and attack this game.
And it's another opportunity just to finish the season, right? To go out with a win. Both of these teams have taken this bowl game seriously. They've prepared. They feel like they're both ready to go. Winning this game is important to build momentum for next year, and also you want to send the seniors out with a W.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Wide receiver comes in motion. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
Really nice job by the quarterback. Hey, a lot of quarterbacks want to cover. They want to drop back. They're not really about that life. They don't want to be the tackling kind of guy. They're like, yeah, leave that to the linebackers. That dude committed, came up, made a nice tackle.
And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. And the Broncos decide to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. And it looks as if there will be no return here as the punt goes out of bounds. So UNLV's offense coming onto the field, and we'll get our first look at them in this one. Going to be interesting to see how they use him throughout this game, because this linebacking crew can be exploited. Straight ahead, it's Thomas. Knocked down immediately. All right, guys, let's chat a little UNLV. Good pickup on the recruiting trail last week. 3-star offensive lineman gives them a verbal, and this is the type of talent they need to get into the program and then develop.
Yeah, and this really was more of an emotional decision, I think, for him as well. He's been a fan of this program ever since he was a young boy, and now he's getting a chance to live out his dreams. As a 3-star, he had opportunities to go elsewhere, to play in better conferences against better competition, but this for him felt like home. Now he has a chance to go out and live that dream.
Really effective concept against the zone there, and it helps all the more. When you have a tight end that can get downfield.
No doubt. Take your tight end, put him in the slot, makes it easier, better matchup. Now he's got a good corner route. You can tell, sticks his foot in the ground, quarterback puts it up there. Know he's got zone, know he's got the big fella. He goes up, catches the football, makes the big game.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass again. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. Short gain on the play before he slides.
You know, we don't see this very much in college football anymore. Quarterbacks just taking care of their bodies and making smart decisions. Get down on the ground so you don't take one of these big hits from these nasty defensive players, and just give yourself a chance to make it through the rest of this game.
They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. And the Rebels will send out the punt unit. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. And they can't get on top of it to down it, so that ball will come out to the 20. Here comes the Broncos offense to start the drive. Looking downfield, it's Madsen. Left side, it's Wagner. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he's stopped, and it'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Fresh set of downs going to the air. Firing to the right, complete. Still on his feet at the 45. And he's brought down after a huge completion.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Got the first down, and he's brought down after a nice game.
And this offense is clipping, man. And this defense is going to have to find something in a hurry, right? That's 3 plays. That's 3 first downs. They've got to do a better job of affecting this defense, getting some penetration, winning at the line of scrimmage. You can't let them just move down the field and get a first down on every single play they run.
Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. He's got it on the right. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score.
The thing I like about this slot receiver, he's really intentional in his route run. The quarterback always knows exactly where he's going to be on the field. They've got great chemistry.
The Broncos are threatening on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Boise State!
That's a nice job by the offense there on their second drive. I know in the opening possession you go 3 and out, you're scratching your head. It didn't obviously go the way you wanted to, but a good job of sort of collecting yourselves, going through the next couple play calls, and making sure everybody's back on the same page. We saw this offense, David, on this drive really be in sync and finally find the goal.
You got to like the answers, right? Like sometimes you come out, sometimes you're situated and you're ready to rock and roll and it comes out hot. Sometimes it doesn't, but I like the response. The defense does their job, gets them the football back. They come out, execute. Nice job getting on the scoreboard.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. UNLV will start this drive. The offense out there ready to go. Finding themselves down 7-0. They'd love to get a drive going here. Got an alley. Oh, he's got some space. Past the 50. Inside the 30. He's at the slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Rebels. And a huge run from the back for 6.
Man, it's nice to have a running back that can do that. That makes everything else easy on offense. Hey, hand it to that guy, he makes a big play. Yes, please.
And the extra point was good. That one's going to get a little star mark beside it on the play sheet. One play, explosive, touchdown just like that. He'll start the return inside his 5. They tried to get the wall set up for him, not quite enough for the huge play, but a good job to give his offense some breathing room. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. Wide receiver going in motion. Nowhere to go on that one. They'll bring up second and 10.
Great heads-up awareness by the cornerback on that play. He saw the receiver get the ball. He shot downhill and made a nice tackle.
Grab it down immediately. He picks up the field. 3rd and long coming up. Back to pass. It's Madsen. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. And the Broncos will line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. This is a spot you see many returners try to take a chance, but not this time. The fair catch just inside the 40. UNLV ready to go back to work on offense. Opening play of the drive from the 39. Running to the left. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3.
And that's what makes this defense so difficult to run against. They've got guys up front that just push offensive linemen backwards. They basically push the blockers right into the lap of that running back.
Back to pass on second down. Takes the grab. And they make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the first quarter. Third and 9. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. It's complete. They finally get him on the ground, but that's the kind of play that will carry momentum into the second quarter. Some early drama here. We're all even at the end of one of this postseason showdown. Let's take a look at the stats so far. So first down here as they go back to work. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Burnett. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain. It makes life really easy on me on second down.
And he's knocked down. They'll mark it at the 15. It's a first down in the red zone. And the Rebels pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Tough run here. It's Thomas. And he's swallowed up immediately. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
And you think the defense is dialed into this guy? Like, he's already had such a great start to the football game, and you know they're using him. Great job by this defense. Great adjustment. Great job being downhill, physical, fast right now, and getting him stopped.
Well, they try to go quarterback design run on that play, but the defense just not buying it. Nice job, everybody playing downhill and making a tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Touchdown, Rebels. Middle of the end zone, he's got it.
And a really nice job understanding I got to get to that gap where there's a little bit of open space in the middle of the field when I run that post route. QB lays it out for him, and he catches it, gets 2 feet in bounds, in the end zone, touchdown.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. That touchdown drive covered 61 yards. And they finish it up with a 15-yard scoring toss. On the run from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. Keeps it moving, it's Goff. Gets the nose of the ball to the 25, give him 1. Didn't get much on first down, it's 2nd and 9. Back to throw, it's Madsen. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll bring up third down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
The Broncos will punt this one away. He'll try to really get into this one. Punt is in the air. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. UNLV will start this drive as the offense is out there and ready to cook. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
The Rebels with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. He's looking to throw. Rush right in his face. Out wide right, it's Lyons. He's brought down, stopped right at the 50-yard line. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50.
Love the accurate throw by the quarterback there. Curl route against man coverage. You got to put that right into the body of the wide receiver.
And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
And protecting their quarterback is job number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, as many as you want to put it up. They got to make sure they take care of him so he can make those plays. Defense wins this rep. They win up front, get to the quarterback, and get the sack.
Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there, got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty. So the early contact for the defense, and they'll move it up 5 yards. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Snap in the shotgun. Fires quickly. Defense needs to regroup as he gets it down to the 26.
And that was the perfect play call, throwing the slant against the blitz. There's one less guy in coverage because they're bringing an extra guy after the quarterback. So QB gets it out quickly, throws it out in front of his target.
Runs through. Got enough space. Touchdown Vegas. And they take it in for 6 more points.
You know, quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish the deal with a 26-yard touchdown pass. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. Looking to throw, it's Madsen. Lets it fly. Out wide left, it's Wagner. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a 1st down.
Every drive is obviously important, but now that you've dug yourself a hole, this offense, they need to score here. Like, before the half, they need to move this ball down the field. Nice job in the passing game. Got to put a few together. Need to get some points to cut into this lead right before the half.
The big pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and 1. They give it to him again. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a 1st down at the 31. And the Broncos come to the line with a new set of downs. Hands it off on the counter. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on 1st down.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
A run for the quarterback. Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. 3rd and long from the 30-yard line, and this defense hoping to knock them out of field goal range. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. He'll throw it. Right side, it's Brown. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down. Now we get a timeout taken by the Rebels as their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. This is a makeable field goal distance, but this offense is thinking touchdowns. They'll go for it on 4th. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. Leaves it with the back. Hard running there. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. That holding call backs them up 10. It's now 1st and 20. Got it in the middle. It's Lyons. Running wide open down the gut of the field. At the 30. He's at the touchdown UNLV. Once he got a step, it was all over right to the house.
And unbelievable timing with the quarterback and wide receiver. Get it to him in his hands, right on his frame where he can run after the catch and do some serious damage.
And that's why he's so dangerous, because of that ability after the catch. For these DBs in this game, you've got to tackle the reception, because if you don't get him down, he's taking it to the house.
And that kick was perfectly down the middle. They'll decline the penalty here, and the result of the play stands.
Number 32, set
On the move from inside his 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Making the adjustment. Dropping back, it's Madsen. Missed receiver there, it's incomplete.
Man, the defense, they haven't had an answer for this guy. He has been lighting them up in the pass game early and often so far, and that time just not able to hook up with his quarterback.
Second down, gonna throw it. Uncorks it. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
Well, at this juncture in the game, with how the scoreboard looks, no question this offense is going to have to throw to get back in the game, and it's going to be tricky now because the defense is expecting it. You're going to throw into a lot of big zone coverages with everybody's eyes on the quarterback. Not going to be easy.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. He'll make the fair catch, but there is a flag on the field. You got to give him room and let him catch the football, and if he's called for the fair catch, you just have to stay back. 2 running backs alongside the quarterback. Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. A strike downfield. Ripping off a good chunk inside their 25, and they're set up with a 1st down.
Well, this offense told us coming in they were going to challenge this secondary early and often. They were going to use their speed to their advantage and take advantage of this quarterback's touch and arm talent. And already in the 2nd quarter, they've got over 200 yards thrown.
Still looking. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised. And initially, he's flushed out of the pocket. Nothing's open. And he doesn't panic.
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. Timeout taken by the offense. It's their 2nd. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this 1st half. On 3rd down, he drops the throw. He's got him still on his feet. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Rebels.
And with that score, this thing is getting ugly. This offense has had their way, and not only have they had their way, now they finished the half like you're supposed to, scoring the football, building on their lead. This defense is going to have to go into half and find some answers.
And the point after is good. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stops. Waning seconds of the 1st half. Let's see how they handle it. On the run, it's Goff. Found a little bit of running room on that one, but down and the clock continues to run. As we close in on halftime, a timeout is taken here. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Just feeds the running back. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. Halftime as both teams head into the locker room. We're looking forward to a terrific second half, but before that, let's check in with Kevin Cobb. They want to get the ball back right now, lining up for an onside kick to start the second half. Few anxious moments there, but the hands team true to its name as they make the grab and get the ball. As we start the second half, what do you have for us, Holly?
Coach Mullen told me coming out of the locker room, they are going to continue to feed their running back. As you know, there are a lot of high expectations on him to start this game, and he has performed a terrific first half. They are going to get the ball here, and let's see if they continue to go to this running back. He has been a difference maker so far. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. Breaks into the open. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
Well, a big reason why they're up on the scoreboard is because of how successful this guy's been running the football. And in this position, at this time in the game, with the lead, you want to keep doing that. You want to ice the game. This guy's getting better as the game goes on, so keep handing him the football.
Now down to the 12-yard line, it's first down. Fresh set of downs going up top. Gets rid of it. He's going on the run. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Quick give. It's Thomas. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Churns into the pile. He's stopped just short of the goal line, but they'll have it first and goal from the 1. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. They'll use the running game on first and goal. Touchdown, Rebels. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
The kick is up and good and put 1 more on the lead.
Offside. Defense.
This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play, so they just let the official put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty.
Number 32. Set to kick.
Bringing it out. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And so the Boise State offense comes out to go to work. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. He's past the sticks. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down.
How nice is it in an offense when you can generate explosive plays by running the football? You got to force-feed this guy, man. He is an absolute game changer.
They had the perfect play to open the drive, and now they'll snap it again from the 38.
Here we go. Ready? 18.
Might as well give it to him again. Gets the ball right to the 50-yard line, and that'll be enough for a first down.
It's too bad because this guy's had an incredible day statistically. Already over 100 yards rushing, but look at the scoreboard, and you'd never know it. Their defense has not been able to do their part, and you just wonder if it's going to be enough handing off to this guy to get back in the game.
Hits the hole. It's caught. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one.
And after your defense just went out there and gave them a touchdown and let them build the lead more, you really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the running game is not it. They were ready for that. Gonna have to create some explosive plays through the passing game.
Hit and dropped in the backfield. He'll lose 4.
Man, the momentum is squarely on their side right now. It's starting to feel like they're running away with this one. They scored a touchdown their last time out. Now on this drive here in the third quarter, the defense makes a massive play against the run, creating a negative play. They've got the opponent going backwards.
Ready, go!
Got a little space. He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 and the 38, and these guys are on the move.
And, man, this is more of the same for this dude toting the pill. Like, they keep giving it to him, and he keeps producing. Another chunk play. Like, I don't expect that they'll change much to do with this offense because every time they give it to him, he's chewing up some yards, and good things are happening.
For an offense, slant routes against man coverage are really a rhythm throw. Take your steps, you get the ball out, it's got to be in a good location. Quarterback and receiver on the same page there. Well, the offense dialing up the jet sweep, and I like that idea because this receiver, with his speed, you want to try to get him on the perimeter, put the ball in his hands and see what can happen.
We've reached the break, and UNLV is on top. And this beatdown is close to completion as we reach the end of 3. Let's take a look at how we got here. So first down, we'll open up the final period.
Here we go. Ready. 14. Go, go.
The run inside. It's Scott. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20.
And a nice job by the offense picking up the blitz, understanding that extra guy was coming, and creating just a little bit of a hole for that running back to slither through and get some positive yards.
Handoff again. He'll be dragged to the ground, but it'll be a first down.
This drive, this offense is really focused on physicality, man. Running the football. Look at right here, right up the gut. Nice play. Nice job just controlling the line of scrimmage, putting a drive together. This offense really doing a good job right now.
Great job to separate the ball from the receiver there.
I would not want to be the offensive coordinator right now. This offense has a hard time completing the forward pass and making plays. And now you're down, and they know to rush the passer. They know the pass is coming. I'm not sure what the answer is because this offense is just struggling in the passing game.
He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. They'll have to push the ball down the field here on 3rd and long. Moving the pocket, it's Madsen. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down.
Well, you got to think here offensively that you may have 2 more possessions in this game. You can still win, but you've got to be aggressive. You've got to start taking shots vertically down the field, throwing to your best players.
Motion from the back.
Ready, go.
They'll run it on 1st and goal. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Broncos. The result of this game is going to sting for sure, but you've got to continue to build, you've got to improve, and you can take some positives out of this late hustle and build for next week.
There's always positives. Coaches are always looking for those things that we did well. What did we do well so we do more of it in the future? Finding some things here late that they did well.
The fake and a little shot. He's not quite going to get there, and the try for 2 fails, and they are unable to cut into this lead any further. Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do.
Illegal touchdown.
They were trying to steal a possession to draw a little closer in this game, but the ball didn't go 10 yards, so they'll take over the football with the lead. Great place to start for this offense. Running inside. It's Glover. He is snowed under, nowhere to go, and it'll be 2nd and long. And now the Broncos called their first of 3 timeouts. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. Looking to throw, it's Orji. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. And what a time that would have been for their first pick of the game.
Well, a great job in coverage on the back end by the defense. You just got to finish the play. That should have been a pick.
And, guys, they really need to take advantage of this field position on 3rd and long. What a job to lay out and make the catch. The Rebels with the 1st and 10. The handoff, keep working on that clock. Drop immediately. He got nothing on 1st down. Clock stopped. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Right back to the well. Nice run to pick up his way for good yardage there. Just outside the red zone at the 21, but it's 3rd and long. Run the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. That'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal from the 10. And the Rebels come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. They'll try the counter. No room to run, and he stopped right at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 2nd and goal. Timeout taken by Boise State. 2nd time they've stopped the clock here in the half. And they'll still have 1 timeout left at their disposal. Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming. Oh, that was a pretty rough showing there by this team. Just couldn't find a way to get things going and come up with the win.
Just got outplayed, Reese. There were moments in this game. There were plays to be had, plays to be made. At the end of the day, they just did not execute well enough in any of the 3 phases on any side of the football. So, David, moving forward, a lot to take away from this game as they try to win.
A lot to take away and a lot to learn from. I mean, losses definitely hurt, they sting, but a lot of times most teams refocus and they get a sense of urgency now that they got a loss in that column. So watch the tape, watch what you need to improve on, and go attack it in practice.
It has been quite a season. Thanks for going on the ride with us on EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. We'll see you next season.